Hey Gryphons, hope you're all having a great week.
Let's talk a little bit about mental health. Mental health is very important for your well-being.
People address and maintain their mental health in different ways.
While one person might want to talk to a counselor, another might just want to take out aggression by playing a sport.
Now let's move on to a video about tobacco use prevention.
Hey Gryphons! Today we're going to be teaching you about the dangers of tobacco. First up, tobacco products. Tobacco products contain a highly addictive chemical called nicotine. Nicotine is what makes it very hard for someone to quit once they start using tobacco. The most common type of tobacco product is the cigarette, and it allows tar and nicotine into a person's body. There are also cigars, little cigars, and chew tobacco. Chew tobacco is also very harmful to somebody's body, especially the throat, tongue, mouth, and jaw. There's also the hookah. Quick fact, if you spend 1 hour in a hookah lounge, it's like smoking 100 cigarettes. High levels in smoke and nicotine. There's also electronic smoking. There are many different names for electronic smoking devices, including e-cigs, vapes, Juul, puff, flum, etc.
The long-term effects of smoking cigarettes are very serious. Breathing through the coffee straw demonstrates what it's like to breathe when you have a chronic obstructive lung disease, like emphysema. With emphysema, there's a limited airflow in and out of the lungs because the smallest air passages to the lungs are destroyed by cigarette smoke. It becomes difficult for the lungs to bring in oxygen and remove carbon dioxide. The heart must work harder to get oxygen into the cells.
Something tobacco affects is the brain. Nicotine, which is in cigarettes, changes a person's brain. It may feel good for a little while, but then it can get addictive. It interferes with the body's natural ability to feel good, so the person has a hard time feeling happy without nicotine. Another thing it affects is lungs. Tar has the biggest effect on lungs. As you smoke, a sticky layer of tar is formed on the inside of your lungs, which makes it hard to breathe, like you saw in the gasping for air activity. This jar of tar represents how much tar will build up in a smoker's lungs each year from smoking a half a pack of cigarettes each day. Tar damages a smoker's lungs over time. Tar also stains teeth and damages the gums and taste buds. The tar of cigarettes is similar to tar found in marijuana. Lastly, it affects the heart. When you smoke, it increases the amount of plaque in your blood vessels, which can thicken blood, cause blood clots. Blood clots are very dangerous. They can block blood from getting to the heart and possibly cause stroke or heart attack. It can also lead to heartburn.
1 pack of cigarettes equals 20 milligrams of nicotine.
1 Juul pod equals 41.3 milligrams of nicotine.
1 disposable or puff bar or wave bar equals 50 milligrams of nicotine.
1 disposable plus puff bar plus equals 125 milligrams of nicotine.
And 1 disposable max retro equals 400 milligrams of nicotine, which equals 400 cigarettes.
Be smart and don't start. Bye, Gryphons!
Now to introduce a new segment we're starting on Gryphon News called Be Kind or Be Quiet.
Hey Gryphons, this week we're going to be starting a new segment called Be Kind or Be Quiet.
Each week, we're going to be educating you all about how to be better people. Today's topic is implicit bias.
But first, what is unconscious bias?
In the simplest terms, being biased means that you are in favor of one thing over another, oftentimes in a discriminatory way.
For example, if you prefer ice cream over brownies and you claim to hate brownies, you have a bias towards ice cream.
Now, you may be wondering, how does that have anything to do with implicit bias?
There are 2 types of biases, conscious and unconscious bias, with the main difference being that conscious biases are learned assumptions, beliefs, and attitudes that we are aware of.
While unconscious biases are learned assumptions, beliefs, and attitudes that we may not necessarily be aware of, and that is what we're going to be going over today.
Everyone holds some form of bias. It's just human nature. But it's important we acknowledge our bias and deconstruct preconceived thoughts that we have.
How's that done, you ask?
Well, there are various ways that you can unlearn the biases that you have been taught over the years.
One way you can do this is by forming genuine and organic friendships with people who are different from yourself. Since we tend to gravitate towards others who are similar to us, we will oftentimes share the same ideologies to them. But by befriending people different from yourself, you will likely become more accepting towards others. However, this doesn't mean that you should befriend someone simply because of an arbitrary characteristic.
Another way that you can unlearn your biases is by noticing new positive examples and learning from them by changing the way that you think. The best way to break old preconceptions is by replacing them with new positive thoughts. For example, if you catch yourself judging a book by its cover, you can break the habit by first reading the contents and then judging it after.
Lastly, you can take steps towards unlearning your biases by relaxing and taking care of yourself. It's hard to be a nice person when there's a lot going on in your mind, so make sure to make time for yourself. We hope you were able to learn something, and remember to be kind or be quiet. Just read off of it. It's fine.
Okay.
Do you want to do it?
No. One way that you can do this is by and share the same ideologies as ourselves.
I am.
It's about drive. It's about power. We say hungry.
Now for a reminder about the Wellness Week.
Hi, I'm feeling really anxious about CASP testing. Would you want to go to the wellness room? Oh, what's that? The wellness room is somewhere where you can relieve your stress and also calm down from any sort of anxiety. Sounds cool. Let's go.
Since Mental Health Awareness Month, we wanted to make a video reminding you about our wellness room.
The wellness room is located upstairs in the B building, right across from Mr. Lundberg.
Make sure you ask a counselor before coming into the room and keep in mind when we get 15 minutes.
Here's some of the things in the wellness room.
Feel bad, go to bed, wake up even worse. Yeah, so sad in my head, feeling like a curse. I need medicine.
It feels so much better.
Hi, Gryphons.
And now for some student interviews.
What's your name and grade?
Elisa Shaw, 8th grade.
Nico, 6th grade.
My name is Adam. I'm in 6th grade, aka DeMarcus Cousin the 3rd.
My name's Sahana. I'm in 7th grade.
Richard, 8th grade.
All right, which character do you think would be the best to bring to life?
Voldemort.
And why?
He looks cool.
The genie from Aladdin.
Why?
Because he grants wishes.
I would probably pick the genie from Aladdin so that I could get wishes.
That's smart, and thank you.
If you had 3 wishes, how would you use them?
What are the wishes that I would want?
Yeah, what are the wishes that you would wish for?
First one is unlimited wishes. Next one is unlimited food, and I don't know the last one.
You have unlimited wishes, so it wouldn't matter anyway. All right, thank you.
I get into the NFL, I get $1 million, and I live on an island.
Thank you.
Next for the Lion King recap.
From that day we arrived on the planet, and blinking stepped into the sun. There's more to see than can ever be seen, more to do than can ever be done. There's far too much to take in here, more to find than can ever be found. By the sun rolling high through the sapphire sky, keeps great and small on the endless round. Is the circle of life, and it moves us all through despair and hope, through faith and love, till we find our place on the path unwinding, in the circle of life.
As you all know, Monday was holiday day, Tuesday was college gear day, and today is Gryphon Pride Day.
Tomorrow is Decades Day. Dress up as the fashion from your favorite decade.
For Decades Day, dress up as any decade besides the one that's going on right now.
And Friday is Superhero Day. Make sure to dress up as your favorite superhero.
That's all for today, Gryphons.
Wait, you're forgetting something.
Oh yeah, the promotion party is this Friday and the theme is Marvel.
Yes, I'm so excited.
That's all for today, Gryphon. See you next time on